Hello dear students, I hope all of you are doing well. For chapter 1 we are left with few last pages, so we'll continue with that, especially for section B students. Section A students, you can watch the video as a revisional video. It is from page 8, Interconversion of the three states of matter. Now this small flow chart is very important. As you can see the arrows. These arrows will help you to understand the meaning. Now here, fusion. Since the arrow is diverted in this manner, fusion simply means conversion of solid state to liquid state. And when it comes to solidification, solidification means conversion of liquid to solid state. Sublimation will be conversion of solid to gas. And sublimation also means the conversion of gaseous state to solid state. Both are the same. Condensation. Condensation means conversion of gaseous state to liquid state, and vaporization means conversion of liquid state to gaseous state. This is how you are going to remember all the definitions. Let us go to our next topic in page 9, which is evaporation. By now we already know what is evaporation. It is basically the conversion of liquid to vapor state. Let us see what first paragraph is telling us. Do we always need to heat or change pressure for changing the state of matter? We have recently discussed in our physical class effect of temperature and pressure on the state of matter. So I hope it's clear by now. Let us quote some example from our day-to-day life. From our everyday life or our everyday example also, we come to see many cases of evaporation, such as water when left uncovered. When water is left uncovered, it will slowly change into vapor. So this is also an example of evaporation where liquid is getting converted to vapor. When wet clothes dry up, whenever we wash our clothes and we keep it for drying, what happens? The water from the clothes slowly evaporates. Now that is also an example of evaporation. Let us go to the next paragraph. We know that particles of matter are always moving and are never at rest. At a given temperature in any gas, liquid or solid, there are particles with different amount of kinetic energy. We have also discussed about kinetic energy. It is basically the energy by help or virtue of which a particle moves. So simply anything that moves will be having kinetic energy. So here we have seen the molecules of gas, liquid and solid. All of them possess different energy and are in continuous motion. That means they are continually moving. In the case of liquid, a small fraction of particle at the surface having high kinetic energy is able to break away from the force of attraction of the particle and gets converted into vapor. Now this means that when we talk about evaporation, we are basically talking about the molecules present at the surface. Suppose we have a container, we have a liquid. Evaporation basically takes place from the surface first. First layer will get evaporated, followed by the second, third and fourth layer. So here, according to this line, the molecules at the surface have high kinetic energy, as a result of which the force of attraction with which the molecules were held together tend to break apart. We all know that the molecules have force of attraction by which they are placed very close, but due to high kinetic energy, the molecules, the force of attraction breaks down, and as a result, it gets converted to vapor. So from here, we can know that evaporation is basically a surface phenomenon. Here, This phenomenon of change of a liquid into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. So this is a definition of evaporation, and it will basically take place below its boiling point. Dear students, I hope all the topic explained now is quite clear. Rest of the topic we'll be doing in our next class.